Well, now turning to the 2020 presidential race, the Democratic candidates faced off Tuesday night in the final debate before the nation's first nominating contest, the Iowa Caucuses. The debate was not without some tense moments and a pointed criticism. Jeff Zellini reports.
Welcome, tonight's candidates.
A day after the Democratic presidential debate in Iowa, this moment is still being dissected. Elizabeth Warren approaching Bernie Sanders, something clearly on her mind, sending a signal their feud is far from over, while walking away without a handshake. After de-escalating days of simmering tension earlier on stage,
Bernie is my friend, and I am not here to try to fight with Bernie.
Warren sought to raise a concern with Sanders, his campaign said. Her aides declined to say more, preferring to keep the spotlight on whether a woman can win the White House.
Look at the men on this stage. Collectively, they have lost 10 elections. The only people on this stage who have won every single election that they've been in are the women.
19 days before the Iowa caucuses opened the voting in the Democratic primary, the race is a free-for-all with no clear frontrunner. Joe Biden trying to showcase strength in the commander-in-chief test, slamming President Trump's rationale for killing Iran's top military commander.
I think he's flat out lied about saying the reason he went after, the reason he made the strike was because our embassies were about to be bombed.
But under fire from Sanders,
I not only voted against the war, I helped lead the effort against that war.
Biden still reconciling his 2002 vote for the Iraq War, repeating a false claim that he opposed the war from the moment of the invasion, rather than 3 years later.
It was a mistaken vote, but I think my record overall, on everything we've done, I'm prepared to compare it to anybody's on this stage.
Pete Buttigieg arguing foreign policy judgment is more important than decades of experience.
It's going to take a view to the future, as well as the readiness to learn from the lessons of the past. And for me, those lessons of the past are personal.
Senator Amy Klobuchar is fighting to break into that top tier. She calls for a reality check on proposals that she calls unrealistic, starting with Medicare for all. Klobuchar also said if you want to be practical and progressive at the same time, you have to plan and not, if you have to have a plan and not a pipe dream. You have to show how to pay for it.